If it won't, that cash didn't work, that out didn't work, move fast didn't work, action work. She gotta hide at first, or imagine it first before you grab that work. That cash work, that out didn't work, move fast didn't work, no action work. It's passion first, you gotta hide at first, or imagine it first before you grab that work.
Yo, it's your host, P. Tyson. Welcome to the Rhythm of Autism TV show.
And this your co-host here, Face Man, aka Young Swoosh. I ride in the coupe. I ride 4 doors, so you can ride with me too. You know what it is. And we got a real special guest. We even at his domain, at his house. As you can see, it's real nice, plush. Got the whole Scarface scene going on. Even in the bathrooms. It's cold. So we're gonna introduce yourself.
It's your boy Lil Mo Swagga, aka Mr. One Way or No Way.
Yo, Lil Mo Swag, and then everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, Lil Mo Swagga, man. It's an honor for being on my show, The Rhythm of Autism, man, overcoming obstacles. And Lil Mo Swagga, man, I'm saying, people wanted to know, bro, man, I'm saying, what is your story, man, when you struggle in your pain, you go through in life, when you start from the bottom and stuff?
I first start with, I've been paralyzed for 6.5 years, going on 7 years. This will be my 7th year. I was shot 7 times back in 2012 while I was asleep by my right-hand man.
Dang, that's like your right hand man?
Yeah, my right-hand man.
Like you, how long was y'all like knowing each other? Like since y'all was kids or?
It was like my son. Like that was my childhood friend. Like, he probably the only one of my associates who I didn't put my hands on, just to be honest.
Okay. So, like, he shot you while you was asleep?
Yeah, I woke up to a face shot. Unfortunately, he went through this little trial of...
so you was asleep, like, while you was in your dream, bro, he
like, I woke up, damn, I thought my shorty had smacked me because she tried to make him leave before I fell asleep. She wanted me to tell him to leave, and I'm like, he ain't going nowhere, that's my brother.
Yeah.
And I ended up dozing off. Woke up to, bam, a face shot.
Like, did you wake up a little bit when you was hurt? Like, did you realize it was him holding the gun? Or?
Oh yeah, I seen him right away when he shot me. After he shot me, I jumped up. I started fighting with him for the gun. I couldn't really do nothing. And he let off 2 more shots, hit me in my neck and my shoulder. And then after that, I just kind of fell back on the bed, made sure my shorty could get out the way. Cause I jumped over her.
Now you a strong man. You a strong man. Even get up. After you get shot in the face, even to be able to still fight, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I mean to cut you off, but say more about the story, man.
So after I realized it was him, I was just like, damn. I started fighting with him for the gun, and by him having his ability with being stationed on the actual level ground, and I was on the bed on my knees. It's real unstable. It ain't that much stability in the bed. I'm on my knees, and so I couldn't really do nothing. So then the gun kind of jammed up because I grabbed it and was fighting with him for the gun. And, I couldn't do nothing. I just fell back. I started getting weak after it happened all within a course of not even a minute.
Yeah, that's probably God, bro. I mean, for the jam up, at that particular time, because it sounded like he just would have kept, shooting.
Yeah, I grabbed the gun. That's how I jammed, because I grabbed it front of the slide.
Oh, okay.
So he couldn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but I started getting weak. By the time I had the gun, I had already been shot 3 times. Yeah. So it was just like.
So, was it other people in the house or?
Oh yeah, it was a house full of them.
Are you serious?
Man.
All your brothers and sisters?
Wow.
Man, nah, I ain't got no brothers and sisters.
So did he run out the crib?
So you wanna know what happened?
What happened when he shot him?
Okay, so
everybody rush him or what happened?
Nobody didn't rush him.
Everybody else had no gun or something like that?
It was another gun in the house. But we just gonna leave it at that. That the other dude, after he blew him the kiss and told him to finish the job, he let him walk away. We just gonna leave it at that. Wow. I ain't gonna say no names. Yeah. He know who he is. Everybody else who relevant know who he is. I don't
have he been arrested? Have he been locked up?
He locked up now, but he ain't locked up because Swag told on him. I ain't say nothing. My name ain't in none of that paperwork besides being a victim. He ended up in a situation. They sent him to St. Peter's, And I guess he got caught talking on the phone about he wasn't sick when he did it because they said it was an allergic reaction to the medication to begin with. So it was like he talking about it on the phone. And
he was bragging about it.
Yeah, so they came back and charged him and sent his ass to Stillwater. So he in Stillwater right now, dealing with the consequences of,
So even when you could, start talking, you still ain't say that your homeboy shot you in the face, or
I'm from the street, bro. I'm just be 100 like that.
Man, that's deep, bro. I mean, not anybody can be 100 like that. You know what I'm saying? That's 100%. A lot of people out here is like 85%.
He wants right. That's real.
Yeah,
he
wants 100, bro.
He once came up to you, apologized to
I'm gonna just be 100, right? Like maybe okay. So after I got out the hospital, I called up to St. Peter's, and I'm just be 100 with you. I was like, "What up, pussy?" And he was like, "Who is this?" I was like, "Fuck you think it is?" He was like, "Oh, it wasn't even like that, bro. I'm sorry." Like I talked to him for like 4 hours that day. Like we was on the phone for like 4 hours. He explained to me, said it was the voices. Then he told me a whole nother situation. I done heard 4 or 5 different stories about why this happened to me. None of this shit add up because you know what I mean. At the end of the day, it was a story that was going around saying I was taking his money, but it's like if you were getting $300 a month, how could I take $300? My rent alone at that time was $700-800.
Right.
So I mean, at the end of the day, $300 ain't no money.
Right.
So that didn't add up. Then I heard another story where they try to say that it was about a girl. He's like, probably not. You know what I mean? I don't really indulge with, that he indulged with. Right?
So like he probably like think he did because he like envied you or something like that.
That's exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. He wanted to be, period. Ain't no going around it. I mean, most of them do. Even now after this, I'm still that dude. It didn't stop nothing. I'm still out here doing what I do with no legs, no arms, in the bed, 6 years, and I'm still, ahead of the game. I ain't let it stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you doing a lot better than people that I know with 2 arms and 2 legs. I can tell you that much, my brother. I can tell you that much.
It's all about mind over matter.
Yeah. Thank God he's still living to this day, man. His people didn't make it, but thank God you made another year, 2019.
Man, 2019 is definitely Swagga year, man. I'm coming outside. I've been in the crib for too long. And it ain't like, I even went through the whole situation with trying to get a wheelchair. They gave me a wheelchair to begin with, but then it was like low key when people really don't want to help you move forward, when you don't abide by their rules and their regulations with what they want you to do.
Right, that's true. Yeah. And then another question: when you was in the hospital, after you left the hospital, when you were paralyzed, did they ever want to use therapy? Try to practice walking?
I'm just be 100. I tried to do that whole little notion, like, okay, so I'm just be 100. After I got shot, probably a month later, his cousin got shot, and we ended up in the same hospital together. In the course of us being in the same hospital, they said that he was more terminally ill than I was, so they kicked me out the hospital and sent me home. So I was supposed to be in the hospital for 6 to 9 months.
You had no insurance or something?
I had insurance, but the thing
was,
crazy.
I know.
I want to see why they want
your medical is on though. The reason shouldn't be.
Well, what do you think the reason was?
100. They kicked us out because they didn't want our family members coming across each other.
So they were scared there might be some violence going on in the hospital.
Keep you safe.
So they was like, since I was allegedly, which that's bullshit because he can move his arms and shit, I can't move my arms. So it's like
they might have felt there was somebody involved in your camp. They probably did. That's
no, it ain't had nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay.
That ain't none at all.
Okay. Nah. So they just tried to stop the violence, and they kicked you out. They decided we're not gonna kick him out. We're gonna kick you out.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was there. I didn't even know he was there.
That's crazy.
All of a sudden, the police came up here talking crazy.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And they kept trying to question me about what happened. Like I told them, at the end of the day, do your job. That's what you get paid for.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not telling you nothing because you're not going to have, first and foremost, my name out there like bogus, like it is what it is. It happened. So it's like after that, they was like, oh well, he's more terminally ill than I was. So they saying that he was worse off than me, so he needed that medical attention.
Right.
But they was low key mad because I didn't want to partake in it over. So they sent me home, bogus. I'm talking about no therapy like that at all. You know what I mean?
I hear that.
I've been in the bed for 6 years.
So they say you can walk again, or
they said I'll never walk again, but a lot of detectives determined that's a lie.
That's just yeah, actually, man, it's my second time seeing you, and crazy thing is when I stepped to the door, you told me you moved your foot.
Oh yeah, it was crazy because like 3 days ago, I was just sitting here. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt like crazy. I was just sitting here, messing around and trying to move around and all that. And yeah, I personally feel, that this is not my destiny. With the right, timing and the right positioning in life, I will be back up moving around. And that's why I never gave up.
Right, because I know some people who does wheelchair and they can walk a little bit and sit down. Wheelchair, how some people go in the wheelchair, be in the wheelchair, they can walk a little
but like
bit.
the doctor said they wouldn't. The doctor said they couldn't walk. They wouldn't walk again, but they end up standing up. Whatever. Yeah, man. It's mind over matter.
It's trial and error. They really don't know.
Yeah, man. Most definitely, man. Hopefully you get well, man. Most definitely, man. Definitely, man. My condolences, man. My prayers, man. But another question for you. People wanted to know, man, how did the experience make you feel when you first got into the music thing? What made you start doing rapping and doing music and everything?
All right, 100. I got out the joint. One of my mans, it was cold. It was like 3 of them that I used to always like rap, bro, just rap. And I was in a hole for about 13 months. I did some crazy shit. They set me down in the hole, so when I just be listening to everybody rapping, I'm like, man, that ain't that hard. So when I got out, I just, end up being an individual who made beats. We made some beats, and then I recorded my first track with him. And after I recorded that first track, I just kept going. And it's like, yeah, here I am today.
Took off from there, huh?
Man, like bars.
Yeah. Hey, bro, hey, you got some bars, man. Like, you hot. You know what I'm saying? I watched a video. I'm like, man, I have never even heard nobody tell a story like that. You know what I'm saying? You get shot in the I mean, I have, but you killed it.
Yeah, I see the one with High that did for you, man. The one that directed some of the song, like, man, you was doing your thing, man.
You talking about the Survivor, or you talking about the?
Probably both of them. You was outside when your family members was pushing you, and you was in the house. You was just rapping like you was being for real with it. He did his thing on that.
Yeah, you go, bro.
Man, that was cold, man. That was nice what you did. And then another question for you, man. If you got an advice to get to a lot of young generation, a lot of people, man, what's the message you want to get to the people watching at home and for what you're doing? What's the advice you want to get to people?
Just 100. I started this whole movement, this Please Don't Shoot movement, which I got the foundation. Please Don't Shoot is like, gotta put them guns down, because at the end of the day, when you make a decision to pull that trigger, it's over with. You throw your life away, you know what I'm saying? There's another person like that's gone, and it could have been something that's easily dealt with y'all having a feud, fighting, or whatever. It could easily be.
I ain't recognize that.
It could definitely be, avoided, and you just, be smart about it.
But yeah, most definitely, man. That's real, man. Man, Please Don't Shoot movement, man. Make sure you go buy his merchandise real soon, man. I want everybody to wear it, man, and do the marching and everybody come together, man. North, south, east, and west, side of St. Paul, Minneapolis. Everybody all over come together for 20 man.
And check out Mo Swag, his video. What's that video, man, you got that I seen, man? You talk about getting shot in the wheelchair, man.
I got that. It's called When It's Said and Done. It's the single to my book.
When It's Said and Done.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, it's hot.
When It's Said and Done, you can also check out that website, the number 7, then shotslater.com. That's 7, SHOTSLATER.com. You can get all the merchandise, anything you want to know more about the store, you can check all that out. You know, I got the website and walking around. So yeah, definitely trying to bring some awareness and make a difference in the lives of any other younger youth that I can, or even adults if they will listen. At the end of the day, it's time to make a difference.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's dope, man. And another question for you. People wanted to know where the name Lil Mo Swagga come from. What made you come up with Lil Mo Swagga?
Alright, so a lot of people know I used to demonstrate and rotate with the Mo's, but my name is Lil Mo Swagga because I got a little more swagger than the average dude. But just keep that.
Yeah, a little more swag than the next person.
The next person.
The next man. I was
self-explanatory. You say I feel no legs in the chair, putting in that work. Will never give up, and I take no form of medication at all. I'm dealing with that physical pain just as it is, I'm in pain like a motherfucker. I got shot 7 times, but the medication, that shit makes shit worse. So I just left that shit alone. So yeah, that's why they call me Lil Mo Swagga, because I got my own way of doing shit.
Got his own swag, got his own image, got his own style, man.
If
That's
it
all
work,
that matters.
that cash didn't work, that out didn't work. No fast didn't work, no action work. It's passion first, you gotta have that thirst, or imagine it first before you grab that. If it work, that cash work, that out didn't work. No fast didn't work, no action work. It's passion first, you gotta have that thirst, or imagine it first before you grab that work.